Nehmen wir jetzt einfach ja.
To start a voting, I click Events, then Votings, and in the list of my already created votings on the icon Start Session. In this case, I start the voting General Annual Meeting. When starting, a room number is assigned.
Und jetzt steigern.
With Start Session, General Annual Meeting is started. After the start, I can already see my first slide. In order to tell the participants which room they have to log in, I go to the link icon and either click on Show QR Code so they can log in directly with their mobile phones. Another possibility is to send the room number via link so everyone can log in at TEDME.com.
Okay.
In the end, it's important that everyone now logs into TEDME with the assigned room number. I simulate this with multiple participants to see more variety in the results, but I only show one here in the video.
Jetzt geht's los.
As a moderator, I can start the first question by clicking on the 3 bars here below. At this moment, the still empty chart appears for me as the moderator. The participants will be asked the first question, in this case, who should become treasurer? This is a single choice question. Everyone has only one possibility to vote, and I just let my participants choose different names, and now let's see who won the voting.
Musst du gar nichts sagen, weil ich lasse jetzt einfach die anderen schnell abstimmen und klick auf Stop. Und laber los, ich mach nichts.
On the left side, the current result is shown. The moderator can see that at any time. You can decide whether you intend to project this onto the wall in your demonstration or not.
Laber und los.
As soon as I click Stop, the result is also displayed to the participants if this is preset in the presentation. With the arrow keys here below, or alternatively with the arrow key on the keyboard, I can jump to the next question. In this example, should there be a summer do?
Okay, wir labern los.
Again, I have to activate the question first, and then I can show it to the participants. Participants show their approval by slider between 0 and 100. I see the individual results again in my moderator view.
Laber und go.
Obviously, most participants are in favor of a summer do.
Los und du kannst
I click Stop. Nochmal bitte.
Laber, einfach jetzt loslegen.
I click Stop again. The result then shows up on the participants' mobile devices. Let's move on to our third and final question. What should be offered as a summer do? Here I click on Start again. This time I have given 3 different answer options.
Laber und lach.
I click Stop, and again the result then shows up on the participants' mobile devices. Let's move on to our third and final question. What should be offered at our summer do?
Du kannst starten.
Here I click on Start again. This time I have given 3 different answer options that the participants can fill in. We let the participants fill in a few answers and submit them to us. Musst du entscheiden, ob du mein Submit.
Wieder los.
In my demo system, which I'm going to show to you here, I'm going to enter some texts and submit my answers. I do the same thing on my other participants' phones that are running separately in the background. And then we'll just have a look at the results together. Kann ich das noch?
Laberababa.
As you can see, a word cloud is forming here. Why a word cloud? I have specified this before in the settings of the lecture. Barbecue is now mentioned several times here. That's why it is also displayed more strongly in the word cloud. I can also switch the settings to see whole phrases.
Es geht los.
If I click stop, the word cloud is displayed to my participants. We've finished our question part, but on the left side, I can at any time switch back and forth to different slides or to different questions. I can display question and answers from the audience. There's a separate tutorial video for that.
Laber, laber, laber.
I can display the chat, or I can ask a question spontaneously. For that, I click on the plus symbol here and just type in a question. For example, how long should our break be? I now select multiple choice question and give 3 options: 15 minutes, 20 minutes and 30 minutes.
Und jetzt geht's los.
The participant we can see here wants to have a long break. The other participants in the background vote too. So now let's see if we can find a majority. Click on stop. All the participants are informed about the result, which is obviously a 30 minutes break.
Mit dem Ergebnis.
Okay.
Das macht aber nichts, das sehen wir eh nicht mehr. Und starte.
Via the navigation, there are more options, for example quizzes or knowledge exams. Furthermore, I can start a survey, which is basically a feedback sheet that I've also created before the session and where I can get feedback for my session today. For these topics, there are several tutorial videos available.
Jetzt an.
Let's go back to navigation, and via Manage Room, I can also rename or extend the sessions so that the participants can answer the feedback sheet afterwards. I now end my session and can see all my results in the evaluations. Have fun exploring the different options.